Yo, chill out people, some things genuinely make me want to throw the internet into hell. So let's talk about some of these things. Hey, it's Matthew and welcome to Insider's Insight. Today, we're going to discuss some of the things I hate about the internet. Sorry for using TTS again, but I'm tired and words aren't my strongest suit when this is the case. Too lazy for captions, so sorry. They'll be in CC when I use my real voice. First thing is that people seem to give other people death threats to people with seemingly no reason. A few months ago, there was an artist on TikTok who was just minding their own business, expressing their hobby online. And then, out of nowhere, they got spammed with death threats, all because they drew their eyes further up the face than is typically seen. Because of an art style they got death threats? To my knowledge, they are also a teenager. Death threats are bad enough as is, but it gets even worse when these are directed at a minor. This is honestly disgusting. Next thing is people who film in public. I have made a separate video on this topic for those who want further detail, but I will sum things up here too. It drives me insane when I see people filming in the middle of the road, or in public places like shopping. All people want to do is mind their own business and go about their day. Typically, it can easily be ruined when you see influencer mucking around in the street or any sort of public setting. Just film at home, damn it. Next up is my frustrations with people trying to force things like labels onto absolutely everything and everyone. For example, I was once just reading manga in my tutor period before school starts for my non-English viewers, and this kid came up to me calling every single character gay. Like, no, can you not? Not everything needs a label. I was reading Haikyuu. More context. I get that. There are very few female characters, and so it's to be expected that people ship only the guys together. But at the same time, the manga is just teenagers playing volleyball. There is very little romance involved with the manga. The only true couple is Tanaka and Shimizu getting married. Yes, this was confirmed. It's quite annoying, as I just want to read something without everyone being shipped with everyone. I understand that all characters on the same team seem to have a close connection, but this is only because they have to be close in order to play the game properly. Please just let things stay the way it was written from time to time. Fourth thing that irks me is when young kids think they need to dress provocatively in order to get views online. I miss when kids were just being kids on the internet. Like 2015 YouTube. Sure, it was cringe, but at least it wasn't as cringe as the gross sexual pranks that are now taking place. I understand that this is to do with parents not monitoring their kids, but the kids are still the ones agreeing to do these things. There are kids the same age as me doing all sorts of inappropriate things online, and I genuinely rather throw myself off of a building than wear clothes meant for adults online, or at all. Fifth thing is the overused POV ideas. It gets very annoying seeing pretty much identical videos on my shorts page. I can imagine people on POV TikTok know what I mean. For some reason, they all focus around having a soulmate, or a certain amount of something, etc. It's repetitive and getting stale very quickly. Sometimes these POVs can be quite cool, or at times even uplifting, but the repetition bores me to death, honestly. Please just come up with new ideas that aren't the exact same story slightly tweaked. Sixth thing is reaction channels. Most reaction channels just outright steal smaller and more talented creators' work. They offer very little input to the video, and for some reason have a lovely habit of explaining everything that's happening in the video, as if the viewer can't see what's happening. This has become even more of a problem with the introduction of YouTube Shorts. So many channels are stealing works, and it's gross. And somehow, they have millions of adoring fans that don't see a problem with this. A prime example of this is Surfin' Shorts. All he does is say what's going on in the video, with this channel alone having around 1 million subscribers. I don't know the exact number, and no, I don't care. These poor smaller creators have worked their asses off to make money and sustain themselves, and these reaction channels come and rob them of this. Another issue with this is that the reaction channels get so many more views than the original creator does. And, through the act of not crediting the creator, these people aren't getting profit from their own work, and that well-deserved money is going to people pretty much stealing their stuff. If you ever see a reaction channel do this, please tell them to stop. It's unlikely they will, but it doesn't hurt to try. Some reaction channels are good. I know this example is more commentary, but Ray William Johnson makes jokes out of well-known videos and explains why they probably shouldn't be popular. Unless he doesn't want them getting hate, he doesn't hide their usernames, which means that it isn't really stealing. This is reaction content done well. Another example of someone who doesn't effectively use their reaction platform is SS Sniper Wolf. She does the same as most reaction channels. 1. Explain exactly what we're looking at. 2. Say whoa cool or that's sad. 3. Repeat process until 15-minute video is made. It's so frustrating, but let's move on. One of the final things I hate is most of cancel culture. Sometimes canceling someone isn't the step you need to take. Sometimes they just need educating, and it doesn't take much. I've spoken about this before, but it's their choice to listen or continue to be ignorant. 9/10 someone who's cancelled gets cancelled for something stupid. Previously, people have been cancelled for stupid things, instead of reasons that should be worthy of being in trouble for. And like I said, cancel culture is stupid, since canceling someone isn't always going to mean people care enough to agree with you. Crimes are not something that should be treated as cancel culture. They should be dealt with as what they actually are, and not a way to get attention online. Lots of people treated the James Charles situation with very little care for how much of a serious topic it was, and made video upon video about it. Informing people about a predator is different to milking a situation. One detailed video would suffice. Right? Final thing, for now, I dislike about the online world is shipping. This point won't be too fleshed out, as I plan to make a separate video on this soon enough. Most of the time, ships makes absolutely zero sense. God's sake, I've seen people shipping Yayo Rozumomo and Mineta Minoru from BNHA. This is just gross. For some reason, people also ship people who have zero chemistry or don't share a single second of screen time. A lot of shippers also fetishize the ships they ship to, which is weird. Oh, and also shipping minors as adults is a bit weird. Let kids be kids, please. I've seen too many toxic ships in my life, but Eri and Overhaul was the one that made me give up on humanity. I highly doubt the people who ship those two have ever seen BNHA, and if they have, then that's just disgusting. There, we're done. Sorry it took so long for me to be done with this video. I wrote another script and hated it, so restarted, got distracted with another project, and procrastinated for the rest of the time. But at least I finally got this done. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe, it's free and helps me out a ton. My aim is to hit 100 subs by the end of the year, so please help me get there. Sharing this video with your friends would be highly appreciated. Until next time, Insider out.
I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop, too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, y'all give me facts, not fiction. Then you know I fucking listen, cause I'm on a fucking mission. Man, you got to be driven, cause this world is unforgiving. You're the only one that's winning, or the only one that's quitting. So get up and stay committed, don't be asking for permission. Hit the gas after ignition and start acting like you're winning. Make your own damn decisions, don't let others make you victims. Have a thought and have a vision, don't get caught up in the millions. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light the shit up. I'm on it. Give me 5 years and I got what I wanted. I'ma go ahead and finish all